as I was doing that little tease.
Oh, that's
that little mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At?
See, that's what I said. Katie said she thought it was about.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'd never heard
Or
it.
around
I'd never
or
heard it
about.
said. I'd always
That's
seen the
right.
mark, but never heard
Yeah.
it said. And then it sounded stupid when I said it. Violence at NBC.
I heard
be around
big
or
fight
about.
up in the lunchroom the other
See,
week.
there it is. Violence at NBC. GE.com. I mean,
Well, Allison should know.
what
do you
is
say to that,
internet
Allison?
anyway?
Internet is that
Massive computer
right,
network.
the one that's becoming really big now.
What do you mean? That's big. How does one? What do you write to it like mail?
No, a lot of people use it and communicate. I guess they can communicate with NBC writers and producers. Allison, can you explain what internet is?
No, she can't say anything in 10 seconds or less.
Oh, Allison will be in the studio shortly.
What is
What
it?
does it mean?
It's a giant computer network made up of started from.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us what this was.
It's like
You've
a
been looking in the
computer
dictionary.
billboard.
It's not in it. It's a computer billboard, but it's
Right.
nationwide, and it's several universities and everything all joined together. And
Right.
And others can access it.
Right.
And it's getting bigger and bigger all the time.
It
Just
came
great.
in really handy during the quake. A lot of people, that's how they were communicating out to tell family and loved ones they were okay because all the phone lines were down.
I was telling Katie, and I've
But
been
you don't
talking.
need that. You don't need a phone line to operate internet.
No.
I'm in Wynwood here in Miami. This is known as Wynwood Walls. And every day people come here and they snap pictures. And this area here, which was once crime-ridden, is now a happening hipster hangout because of the art. And this art here, of course, is permanent. But now artists are discovering that digital creations can be worth millions. How much would you pay for this, or this? These just sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars each, and in the case of Crossroad, for more than $6 million. But what collectors paid for were not physical pieces that you'd traditionally see in museums. They're buying the original digital artworks.
I like to think of it as sort of like almost like a master recording versus an MP3. A bunch of people can have copies of Michael Jackson's Thriller, but one person owns the master recording.
One image for each 5,000 days.
Beeple is the artist behind Crossroad. His latest work, Every Days, the first 5,000 days, is a digital collage 13 years in the making. And for Christie's, it's the first purely digital piece of artwork they've ever put up for auction. What do you say to folks this morning who are going to be shaking their head going, I don't get it?
This is a counterintuitive way to think about possession, right? The idea that something intangible can be valuable is not that shocking to me. This is an asset that's going to maintain its value.
Which is great news for Beeple. Bidding is currently at $4 million and climbing. Do you get a piece of that action, or once it's done, it's done?
There's a 10% sort of artist royalties.
On the surface, buyers appear to be purchasing what's already on the internet for free, like this video of a monstrous dunk by LeBron James. The clip recently sold as a digital trading card for $208,000, but you can still watch it online at no cost. The first ever tweet by Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey is also free to see and now up for auction. So far, the bidding is at $2.5 million.
This idea of owning a file, that's a very foreign concept. But I think, you know, as time goes on, people will wrap their heads around it.
Not sure people will. But Carrie, so many questions here. How do you even buy these digital items? I'm assuming that cold hard cash isn't an option.
That's right. It's all about the digital cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. And then how do you prove you own it? Okay, it's a little complicated. You get an NFT, which is a non-fungible token, which is then assigned to the blockchain with a number that only you get, and then you own it. Yeah, it's an internet thing.
Wait.
Complicated, but
A non-fungible token.
Now,
non-fungible token.
Wait, Savannah has a very important question.
Yes. My question is, No, but really, what do you do with it? Like, if you have a digital file that you paid $2.5 million of. Yeah, but then what? You can't hang it up.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess you could say it's kind of like
and then
art
you show
in
it to
some
your
cases.
friend.
You know,
you're like, here it is. I have it right here. And they're like, yeah, me too. And it looks the exact same.
But I paid for it. I paid $2.5 million for it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're an idiot.
You can resell it. I'm with you guys. A little confusing.
Carrie, we don't want to shoot the messenger.
By the way,
that's so crazy.
That was an entertaining end. Thanks, Carrie.
Thank you. It's great.
What? Okay.
You got a lot of people.
Yeah.
With a lot of money.
Hey, guess what? This is $3 million right here.
You own it, baby.
No. I'm selling it right now. You can have this. You can watch it every day for free.
You're a meme.
But this is
Yeah.
right here.